Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you notice, I got a stand and some backdrops. Yes, it does have creases at the moment. I need to somehow get those out. But we are gonna do a first impressions once again. And I know there's been so many of these videos, but I really just want to play with it because honestly, I'm just excited. I got suckered in very fast because I'm in a shopping mood. Not the greatest, but Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. Just to put this out there, I like Rihanna. I'm not a super fan, so when she came out with her own line, I was like, I'm not a diehard fan that needs to have it. I didn't bother buying it, and then I started watching reviews and seeing how people liked it, so I bought it. I bought the primer, the foundation, the one of the powder highlighters, and I also bought the matchstick trio. So I'm gonna do first impressions on all of this and see how I like it because I have very weird skin. My T-zone is very oily, but my cheeks are super dry usually. Now that I've been taking care of my skin, my cheeks have gotten better, so they're not as dry. So we're definitely gonna see how this works on me. So the first thing I'm gonna go in with is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. And obviously this only comes in one shade, which is Soft Matte. Let's see. So this is what it looks like. Honestly, guys, this is one of the things that sold me on it. The primer and the foundation come with a pump. Already. I love that fact. It's pretty weighty actually. It's like this nice nudie pink color. But honestly, packaging isn't huge for me. I must admit, if the packaging looks super cheap, I'm not really inclined to buy it. But I will if I've heard great things about it. And I try and explore my options when it comes to that. However, if it's a high-end brand and you know it's a high-end brand and their packaging's really shoddy, then I'm less inclined to buy it, if that makes any sense. I don't want to be mean or anything, but the new Too Faced Peaches and Cream blushes or whatever they're called, they're in plastic packaging. Nothing wrong with plastic packaging, but it to me reminds me of Polly Pocket for kids. And they're expensive little things. So if you're gonna put a nice price tag on it, I know it's about the formula as well, but just think of the little things. And then, so we're gonna go in with that. How am I gonna apply this, guys? I'm actually just gonna apply it with my hands because that's what I usually do. So, let's do 2. It does have a scent to it. I'm not sure what exactly the scent is, but this is Smooth Pore Diffusing Finish Extended Makeup Wear. That's what they claim. So, my pores are massive. Things cannot cover them. It goes on really nicely. And honestly, a little bit goes a very long way. I did 2 pumps in my hand. Okay, so I diffused my pores a little bit. It's tacky, which is nice. You want your primer to be slightly tacky because it holds the makeup better when it's tacky. It doesn't feel like it's just sliding off of my face, which is nice. I'm actually gonna need a bit more, not even one more pump. It goes on really nicely. Are those creases bugging anyone else? Okay. So my face is tacky. I haven't found a primer that I'm ride or die for, so let's see how this goes. Okay, So on first shot, it diffused my pores a little bit, which is what it's meant to be. Oh my god, my face is so soft right now. Okay. And then I got the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. Her collection, as you probably know, I should grab the prices for you guys. She came out with 40 colors. Hey, come on out. Come on. 40 shades of foundation, which is absolutely fantastic. I got the color 170, which is like a cool tone, light skin. So we're gonna see how this works. I usually go for the lightest color, but the light one was way too light for me, which is like, what? I believe this foundation is $42, and I believe the primer was that as well. As I've said in previous videos, here in Canada, that's kind of pricey, but not really. Like if you're in Sephora, you're looking around that price for a foundation. For a primer, that's a bit pricey. So yeah, and once again, it comes with a pump, which is fantastic. I've wasted so much of my NARS foundation because it didn't come with a pump, and I didn't bother to go get one. So yeah, ooh, it's very liquidy, very liquidy. Alright, so I am going to try putting it on with my Real Techniques sponge. And I've heard you have to act quickly with this, so that is what I'm going to do. Oh goody, it's not too dark for me. I was a little worried because I didn't actually color match this one. The one I color matched with was sold out online. So, yeah. So this one is supposed to be a like medium coverage foundation. So let's see how it goes, shall we? So it actually blends out really nicely so far. It's not doing anything fantastic like I've heard people say, but I do think my sponge is just like soaking it right up. It is sitting a lot nicer on my face than many foundations do. As you can see, this side has foundation, this side doesn't, and I'm actually very surprised that it's not too dark for me. Okay, this is actually sitting much nicer on my face than I thought it would. I'm not gonna lie. It's sitting nicer on my forehead, I think, than on my cheeks. And I have heard that this foundation seems to be more for the oily skin compared to dry skin. So I'm gonna get a bit closer to my mirror. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit more, not even a full pump, because I just want to hit certain areas. Yeah, it blends out really well, and it's definitely closer to the like light coverage end of the medium spectrum, if that makes any sense, compared to like the full coverage. And gotta blend out in between my brows. Does anyone else have this issue that like right in between their brows, no matter what you do, foundation just clumps there, and even when you try and like move it around with your fingers, it doesn't move? Okay, so let's hold up my mirror. Okay, it's a bit dark for me. Definitely won't be able to wear this shade in the winter. It sits really nice on the skin. It doesn't, like, I don't feel like I know I've heard other people say this, but I don't feel like I need to set it because it doesn't feel tacky. My NARS one, I feel like I need to set it because it's a wet, like it just sits wet on my skin, whereas this one is like pretty much already done. I'll probably end up setting it anyway, but alright. I am really liking that foundation. And You can't smell the primer once it's on. And so I'm going to go in with the Matchstick Trio. I got Light, which comes with Linen, Amber, and Starstruck. So these come with like a concealer, highlighter, and a contour cream sticks. I can honestly tell you I have not used cream contour before, so this is going to be an adventure. Alright, so this is what they look like. They are magnetic, which is one of the big things about this brand. So if you get more than like these three, you can like make it into like a honeycomb type of thing happening. So it's got the FB on the top there, and yeah, let's get into this. So I'm gonna conceal my eyes first, and I'm hoping this is my shade. I went for the lightest trio because this trio is $67. So yeah. It doesn't pull the skin like I thought it would, I'm not gonna lie. How about if I actually look at the camera? I must say it's a bit hard to get close to the under eye because of how big it is. That's what it looks like, and we are going to blend that in. I honestly don't know if there's anything special about these. If you like a lot of coverage under your eyes, I don't think this is the product for you. Guys, I must say I am really liking this collection so far. So the concealer blended out really well. I don't want to add any more there because it's just, I think it will clump up too much. It gives you a nice glow to it, I find. Ah, no! Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do for the concealer because that's usually all I do. Actually, that's more than I usually do. And then we are going to go in with the contour. Oh my god, I'm so scared for this. This is in shade Amber. This is what it looks like. So, I've never used cream contour, guys, so let's just... I am going to take my brush and we are going to do this. It blends out very nicely. I am one of those people that can't handle seeing the actual line. I think I overblend my stuff, to be honest. So yeah. Oh, something's in my eye. Something is in my eye. So I think this is actually the right shade for me because I am cool toned. So if you're cool toned, you definitely, I don't think want this one. If you like more bronzer type colors, do not get Amber. It's definitely like more of a contour, and that's about it. But it does blend out very nicely. I don't think it moved my foundation, which is good. But I am being really rough with it anyways. Honestly, I think that worked pretty well for my first time doing a cream contour. See, the thing with this cheek, if you ever notice, I naturally have like a shadow that goes like this, so it always looks like I missed blending my contour, which this one doesn't seem to want to blend properly, so we're just gonna go in with a bit. So that's all we're gonna do with the contour because, well, yeah. We don't want to over contour on our first time, do we? I can't really compare the contour with another stick because I don't own any. So to me, that blended out really easily. The longer it sits on your skin, the harder it is to blend out because it's dried a bit but it does blend out pretty nicely in my opinion. And yeah, that's definitely, I think, the right shade for me, which is good. I'm not looking slightly crazy. Alright, so now we're gonna try the highlight, which is Starstruck, which looks like this. Here, I will. So it's like a nice pinky color, which is good for my skin tone. So I'm just gonna put a bit on my cheeks and see where that goes. Okay, this one's much drier than the other two, and I think it's moving my foundation. I think that actually moved my foundation. Did you hear that? It ended up going like that because I put it too close. We are just gonna try to blend that out a bit if we can. Does not look like we can a bit, but not too much. Oh, I was really looking forward to the highlighter. Okay, so I blended it out a bit. That is some strong highlighter. I have to say, out of the three, the highlighter is my least favorite. The contour is the best, and the concealer is okay. It's not full coverage, it's not light coverage. It's good. Alright, I'm gonna finish my face and then come back to review that one. Okay, so I finished my face, and now I'm gonna go in with the last product that I got, which is the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. So it looks like this, and then you open it, and that is what it looks like right there, and it has a really good mirror. So I believe this is lightning dust, and this is fire crystal, or yeah, I feel like that would be this. So this is a more subtle highlighter, and then this is more of the Kabam highlighter. So I went in with the fire crystal one, just above my lip there, and as you can see, it is super highlightery, and it actually looks to bring out a bit of my texture. So I'm just gonna go in with a bit more and go in on this side. Whoa. Dang. I did not see with it. I did not get the Trophy Wife one because that just does not match my skin tone at all. I found it actually rather just chunky glitter when I swatched it. And all I would really use it for is like an eyeshadow, so I didn't bother getting it. So now I'm just gonna go in with it on the other side. Wow, really does add. Yeah, it's definitely showing my texture a lot more. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go in with lightning dust and do like my nose and my chin and see how that goes. This is more of the subtle highlight. Very subtle. Ooh, I like that. I like the subtle one better. So I will just swatch this on the back of my hand for you guys so you can see the two colors. And this foundation does not oxidize, I don't find. I find it more or less just dries. It's a bit dark for my skin. So that's what they look like. So this one was lightning dust. Sun, come back for a second. That's lightning dust, and then that's fire crystal. Lightning dust is a much more subtle highlight compared to fire crystal, but yeah. So overall, honestly, I do have to say these things are a pain in the butt to open. Ow, there we go. Alright. So they are a bit of a pain to open. I guess you just need to get the knack for it. But overall, honestly guys, I am really loving this brand. It is amazing at the moment. I can give you guys an update once I wear it more and see how it goes. Wear it without the primer, see how the foundation reacts with other primers. It was pretty easy to blend my blush on top of the foundation, so that is a plus. And these are pretty good. Like, the highlights are definitely highlightery. The subtle one is a little bit more me, but I don't mind the match stick either. So overall, this is amazing for first launch, though Fenty Beauty is owned by Kendo, which owns Marc Jacobs, Kat Von D, Bite Beauty. So they are known for their more luxurious type of makeup. So I'd be a little disappointed if it wasn't luxurious. And let me tell you, this is like really nice packaging. It comes with a pump, which is, all foundations in a bottle should come with a pump. Do you not agree? Like, they should just come with a pump. It's not that bad. Alright, make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Because yeah, and then hit the little bell beside it, because then you'll be notified whenever I do come out with a video. What else? Let me know down in the comments if you got anything and what you think of it, because I would really like to know. I've heard mostly good things. I do have to say that it's working pretty good for my skin, but it does work better on my oily parts of my face compared to the drier parts. I don't know if that's just me. Let me know if that happened to you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!